Hello Mersey Beet lovers, and welcome back to another vlog in the shadow of John Lennon's old school, which part of it's there. Coy Bank school that John Lennon used to go to. We're on the allotment site now. No doubt John could be seen about 1957 jumping over this wall coming to nick some apples. Yeah, there's been an allotment on this site since World War II, at least, if not earlier. There's an apple tree, by the way. Yeah, this is our allotment site. I'm going to take you to our plot now. Harthill allotment, Harthill wartime allotment, it's also known as. Yeah, I manage the plot with my partner Catherine, who is we haven't been down for a couple of weeks and it's like a jungle at the moment. Now this is the third part of a trilogy of videos about tomato blight and how to beat tomato blight. Now if you've seen the other ones, you know that my strategy has been to plant lots of different varieties in lots of different places. Hopefully that some of them places will not be ravaged by the dreaded blight. Now we started off with 40 plants at the beginning of the season. So have we beat tomato blight? Well, tonight we're going to find out. We started off, so like I said, we started off with 40 plants. It's been a terrible year for blight, and right across the country, hot and humid conditions, lots of rain, lots of heat have devastated crops up and down the land, as we know, and we've tried our best to combat that, but we didn't succeed. We didn't succeed on many levels. That's Catherine. We didn't succeed on many levels because the first two crops that we put in were bush varieties, Legend and Heinz 1350, Heinz variety, both supposedly blight resistant. They got blight. They got blight, and we over about 20 plants were devastated. They were all planted outside, so the outside varieties planted on the plot did not work. I'll put some photos up to show you how that worked out. We had to compost them all. We don't burn them, by the way. Once the blight is finished with the tomatoes, the virus dies. They don't need burning. You can just put them on the compost heap. That's a myth, right? Don't burn blight-ridden tomato plants. It's an airborne virus, blight. For anyone who doesn't know what it is, it's an airborne virus that it once it gets into a particular area, it's blown in the wind. It's like microscopic, and it lays on the surface of plants, the leaves. Tomatoes and potatoes are particularly prone to blight in these conditions in Britain. Britain is basically, it's on the edge of the tomato growing area where it's possible to grow tomatoes on a limited number of months in the year, which is obviously the summer months. So it's not easy to grow them here. So yeah, they got blight, and that quickly spread because they were close. I'll show you where it was now. They were close. So this is the area where we were growing our tomatoes, which was here, this area here, all around here, right? So that was two varieties of bush variety. Now over here you will see that's our greenhouse. So our greenhouse isn't far, right? So the next tomatoes to get blight, it obviously spread to the greenhouse, and we can see here there are tomatoes, and these plants here have got blight, and they will need to be composted. But these are blight resistant varieties. These black opal, although they've got blight, you can see here they're still fruiting, and the fruits are healthy. They have these very dark fruits on them. Black opal, lovely tomatoes. So we've got a crop. Some of them haven't survived. See, they've rotted on the vine there. Like I said, we haven't been down for a couple of weeks, and it's gone crazy in here. So again, blight, this is what blight looks like. It takes over the fruit, the vines begin to rot, and it just devastates them. So yeah, have we beat blight? Have we beat blight? Well, this we planted some at home in pots, some tomatoes, and they were the last lot to actually get the blight. Right, we're on the 1st of September now, so you would think the blight season is over, but perhaps it isn't. Perhaps there's still time for other plants to get it. But almost all of the tomatoes at home that we planted in pots away from the plot, they got blight. Almost all, apart from 2 little plants that were under an alcove. This is interesting. They were under an alcove in the front garden, and there was no, they were sheltered from the rain. So they were sheltered from the rain. They were in pots, but they're sheltered from the rain, and to this day they are healthy. They haven't got blight. So technically, although we've been devastated by blight, over 40 plants have gone, we've got 2 plants that haven't got blight. So I can confidently say that we have beaten the blight. It's been an experiment this year. We've tried lots of things. Last year we were devastated with blight. We kind of like, we got it mid-season, and we had all our plants in one place at the same time, and they all went together. We didn't even get a crop off them. Now look at this. Heinz 1350, no, 1350, off the vine. We've got a crop, and that's a success, and that's all you want when you're doing this stuff, is to get something to show for your labours. So we have got a crop. It's not a big crop. It's big enough to make us feel like we've succeeded in some way. But it's been hard work, and I don't know whether we'd try it again next year. In fact, we're debating whether to grow tomatoes again next year, and maybe we should be concentrating on something else. The tomatillos that we've grown outside, which are related to tomatoes, have done excellent. They're great, and the peppers in the greenhouse are absolutely superb. So we might just try not putting so much effort into growing tomatoes. We all like growing tomatoes. It's one of the most satisfying things you can do as a gardener. But sometimes you think, am I just wasting my time and energy putting into it, you know, into doing this? Yeah, so yeah, we beat the blight, and yeah, that's all we wanted to do. So what I'll do now, I'll just put up some footage of how we did that. I'll put the links up of how we did the of my other videos, so you can watch them as well. to see what we did. It's not been a great success, but it has been has been some kind of success there. Now, if you have got blight on your tomatoes and you've got lots of green tomatoes, we've got a video on our video channel that shows you how to make green tomato chutney. So I'll put the link on there for that. You can make some green tomato chutney this September, and it will keep you over winter and whatever, you know. It's a lovely recipe. But if you've got a glut of green tomatoes, you can do that. If you've got some of these, well, try making, and some tomatillos, try making a salsa verde with that and tomatoes, tomatillos and chili peppers. It's a great Mexican dish. Yeah, so that I hope your tomatoes have done well. I hope you've done. We'll come back with a proper vlog in a few days' time on the plot and stuff, because we haven't done one for a couple of months. So we'll do that, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Apparently it's free.
Doesn't cost you nothing.
Doesn't cost you nothing, apparently, someone said. So do that and leave a comment below, and thank you for all our new subscribers. We're almost up to 3,000 subscribers now, which is great for YouTube. So keep on watching videos, keep on subscribing, keep on sharing on your social media. So for me and Kath, Fran, and the greenhouse and the blight ridden tomatoes that I'm going to have to compost now, thanks a lot, and we'll see you soon. Okay.